Students, we are learning our chapter Animals and Plant as the source of the food, that is lesson number 9. In this chapter you have learned about the different source of food which is obtained from the plants. So now we have learned about the pulses, spices, and we have also learned the different food from animal. Okay, so we are learning the food from animals. Okay, so what are the food from animals? The first one, if I am talking, is as the meat. Second one as the egg. Third one as the, I have said, as the milk. Fourth one, honey, and many more. So now these are obtained. Okay, so you can get this from your goat, hen, your fish. These are eaten by the non-vegetarian. You get egg from the hen. Now when we are talking about the milk, you are having different milk product also. So milk product is like your cheese, then your ghee, your curd. So these are also from the animal product, and from honeybee you get the honey. So how this food of animal reaches to our table? So firstly we'll see a video which is related to this topics, that is what are the food which is obtained from the animal. Please see the video and then we'll continue with our topic.
Smile. So are you all ready for the next topic? I told you, do you remember? Yes, it's our food we get from animals. Now let us learn about animal products. What are animal products? Things we get from animals are called animal products. Animals like cow, goat, and buffalo give us milk. So, you love to drink milk, right? It's a good source of calcium. What next? Milk products are also there, like curd, kheer, butter, cheese, and yummy ice cream. These are all milk products. Hen gave us egg. Some people eat the meat of animals. Not all, but some people eat. Some people eat meat of goat. You can see they eat even fish as a seafood. Do you know, children, a person who eats food that comes from plants and milk products
I hope you might have understood what are the different foods from the animal. Now student, we are going to learn the topic, that is how does food from animal reaches us. Before this topic you have learned about the journey of food from the field, like how we get the food from the field and how that food comes to our table. That is, there are different steps. In the same way, in this process also we are having the different steps, that is the steps in which your food is reaching to your table. So the first step is written here, that animals are kept in large number. That is the farming of animal or the farms. Okay, so in this farms what happen, the animals are kept in the farms. Like you have seen the poultry farm. In poultry farm what you are getting? You are getting your hens. Okay, so here these hens are used also for the meat purpose, and also these hens lay eggs. So your first point was these animals are kept in the large number in the farms. Okay, and from here you can get milk. Okay, if it is a cattle farm you will get milk, if it is a poultry farm you can get eggs and meats. Okay, so whatever you are getting from the product as a product from the animal, that animals are reared in a large quantity. Okay, if I am talking about the fish, there is rearing of fish also. Those who are supplying the fish product, what they are doing, they are rearing the fish also. They are making a small pond in which number of fishes are present. Now the second one is about the wholesaler. Let me talk about the wholesaler. Who is a wholesaler? Wholesaler is a person who buy the things in a large quantity. Okay, like you are having the big markets, or like we have studied in the farming. We have studied about the mandis. What happen in mandis? In mandis, the people or wholesaler, what they do, they buy all the grains or all the food item from the person, and then these wholesaler only supply the material to the shopkeeper. So here also there is the same condition. The wholesaler will buy the animal products. What it will do? That wholesaler is going to buy the animal product and milk from the farm. Okay, so first one is that the animals are kept in the large farm. They are reared, like we are getting milk, egg and meat. And then we are talking about the wholesaler. I told you who is a wholesaler. Wholesaler is a person who buy the things in a large quantity, and this wholesaler, after buying, what this person is doing, this person is selling the things to the shopkeeper. Okay, or supplying it to shopkeeper. So what is the role of wholesaler here? See, when you are going to market and when you are buying a lot of things, you are getting some discount and concession. In the same way, when wholesaler is buying the thing in large quantity, that person, this wholesaler, is getting at the low cost, the things at the low cost, which is being sold to the shopkeeper at the high cost. Suppose if I am talking about the eggs. Okay, wholesaler buy suppose 100 eggs. Okay, so what is the price which is offered to the wholesaler? Suppose the wholesaler is getting one egg in 1 rupee. But when this wholesaler sells the egg to the shopkeeper, what he will do? He can sell at the price of 1 egg in the 2 rupees. So what here wholesaler is doing? Here wholesaler is getting the profit of 1 rupee. So in this way, what wholesaler do? They invest a money, okay, to buy a large quantity or good quantity of the products. So here the wholesaler is buying the animal product and he is supplying to the shopkeeper. Now when shopkeeper is getting the products, what shopkeeper is doing? The shopkeeper is selling to the people. Selling to the people. So after this, again we are revising, the animals are kept in the large number in farms, like we are getting for milk and eggs and meat. Then these animal products are brought by the wholesaler. Wholesaler buy the things in the large quantity and this is supplied to the shopkeeper. This shopkeeper, what he do? The shopkeeper sells the thing to the people. The wholesaler can't go everywhere and sell the things, but you can see the shops are present in each and every colony. So from wholesaler it is to shopkeeper, and from shopkeeper these things are sold to the people. Now, what happened after selling it? This food is cooked. Okay, I'm writing it here. It is cooked and it finally reaches to you. Reaches to your table. So here, these are the steps how the animal products are reaching to your table. The first one is animals are kept in the large number, like you are rearing the animal for your milk, your cattle farming, then your egg and meat, your poultry farming. These animal products are bought by the wholesaler. Wholesalers buy the things in the large quantity and supply it to the shopkeeper. Shopkeeper, there are many shops in each and every locality, so this shopkeeper provide the or sell the things to the people. These after the shopkeeper sells to the people, what happened, these are cooked and the food finally reaches to your table. So students, these are the steps how your food from animal reaches to you. Please go through the table properly and try to understand the topic. I hope you might have understood what are the different foods from the